Aubameyang back to Marseille is on the cards. Aubameyang right now in the Saudi League, and he's looking to go back to Marseille on a free transfer. Do you think he'll be worth it? At 36 years old, he's still an elite striker. Before I start talking about him, could you like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you for doing so. So currently right now, Aubameyang, he plays in the Saudi Pro League, and he's looking to go on a free transfer to Marseille. He's basically going to run down his contract until he goes to Marseille. That's his plan, or that's the rumours anyways. He could also go to Arsenal, and there's even rumours of Barcelona. I don't think he's going to go Barcelona though, now that Lewandowski is there. And at 36 years old, I'm going to explain if he's worth it or not worth it. So the last time Aubameyang was in European competition, the last 3 times were with Chelsea, Barcelona and Marseille, respectively, in that order as well. And in one of them, he didn't do the best. The other 2, he did pretty decent in. He's played in the Saudi Pro League, where he's played 32 games, and he scored 17 goals and got 3 assists. That's okay, but to be honest, I know Saudi League isn't like League 2 standard, but I feel like he should be doing better. He should be like 25 goals. Obviously, I'm not a striker though, and I wouldn't, be able to do it if I was in his position, because I'm not that good. But I feel like I would have expected him to be getting like 25 goals. And yes, he's not in his prime, but I feel like he should be doing better. But still, 17 goals in 32 appearances is still pretty good. He got more goal contributions. He got more goal contributions every other game. So he gets like on a 1.1 goal contribution per 2 games, if that makes sense. He's actually the 7th top goal scorer in the Saudi Pro League, which, to be honest, of a player of his caliber, his reputation, he should really be doing better. Now, being as old as he is comes with some benefit. He has elite striker instinct. He finds those great positions and he finishes them quite clinically. And that's very important for a player who's not as fast as he used to be, or he used to rely on his pace. And that's really, really needed for a player of his age. Now he got to his age, it benefits him with elite striker instinct, and he still has those. His pace and positioning. He excels in those short, quick runs in behind the defense, and he can quickly get in behind the defense. He positions himself quite quickly, so he can get in behind the defense, and that makes him really, really dangerous for defenders, because they can't really, you can mark him, but he can quickly get off, and you can't really tackle him when he's already running at you or running behind you, and that makes him really hard to defend against. He's actually quite versatile. He excels in both in the box and wider attacking pressing areas as well, and that makes him even more great to have him in the team. Now, being at 36 years old, he's had lots of experience, and let's say if the younger players in the team, they don't know what to do in this sort of situation, he can tell them what to do, because he's had that much experience of attacking football. He knows what to do, where to play, how to put everyone in, and he can probably read the game very, very well compared to players who are much younger and are just starting to play the professional. And the one thing that really does concern me, the 2 things, are his age, and he's been playing in the Saudi League. Now let's go with his age. His age for other players might not be a problem, but for a player of his profile, it's very, you need to be wary. You need to be looking at him with concerned. I'll explain. Because at 36 years old, he's a striker who relies on his pace most of his career. Pretty much the majority of his career, he relied on his pace. And that's the thing about Aubameyang. He needs that pace. And at 36 years old, he'll slowly start getting faster, or he can't maintain his speed. And also, you're going to have to rotate him a lot. He doesn't have the stamina that he once did. And he won't always be starting in the game. You'll probably have to get him off the bench. And does that make him worth it for Marseille? And do you think he might drop off soon? That's the thing. And the other thing is, he played in the Saudi Pro League. The Saudi Pro League, it's not the worst league in the world, but it's not also the best league in the world. It's probably in the top 10 maybe. That's a stretch, so probably. And the thing is, can you make it back into Europe? And let's assess his seasons when he was over 30. So when he was over 30 was about 2019, when he was 30 years old. That's when he won the Premier League Golden Boot, and he did pretty good there. He did exceptional. He won the Golden Boot. Well, he shared it with Salah, and I can't remember who. It probably was Kane, to be honest. But I remember he shared it with someone, and he won the Golden Boot for Arsenal. That's pretty good. Then he transferred, I think, the next season after. And that next season after, he wasn't that good. He went on loan to Barcelona, but he did great in Barcelona, and he kind of saved them. But he did pretty good at Barcelona, and I'd say that was a success. Then he went to Chelsea, and Chelsea, he kind of he didn't flop there. I mean, the manager who really wanted him was Tuchel, and he got fired, which he still has as a Chelsea fan. And I think he didn't do as good as he should have, and he didn't play as much as well due to that. And then after he left, after Chelsea, I think he went to Marseille, and at Marseille he did really good. And I'm saying he was probably worth it at that time when he was just like 34, 35. And then after that he went to Saudi, and he did pretty decent there, I guess. And now, can he make it back into Europe? Can he make it back into Marseille? I feel like for not a squad player, but a player who needs to get rotated week in, week out, like he can't play 2 games in a week, I feel like, or else he won't be as efficient, as effective as you want him to be. And that's the thing that kind of draws Aubameyang, back. And also his wages probably going to demand probably close from 120k a week to 200k a week. And that's what makes him, is he worth him for that much money? And he's going to be most likely only can play half the games. And also another thing about his age is, in the Saudi Pro League, only 4 of those goals he scored away. All the rest of them were at home. So at home he's great, he's excellent, but away is key. And in football you can't just win the league by only winning all your home games. And well, you can, but you can't just be dreadful in your away games, and that really shows his age. He can't really, going that far. It just takes a toll on him and his body. And so, is he worth it? I feel like if he can get his wages below 150,000, I feel like he'd be a great player, especially for Ligue 1, and he'll probably bag 15 goals, I think, and get a decent amount of goal contribution. He can also mentor any other young players, and I feel like he probably is worth it for a free transfer as well. I think Marseille should go and get him. Arsenal, I don't think he'd make it at Arsenal, to be honest, and they're going to get Gyökeres, so I don't think he'll go there. So Marseille, I feel like you should get him. Could you like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you for doing so.